This is Nyland, California. It's a small desert town located, I would say, a few miles from the southeastern corner of Salton Sea. It's a dry place and also extremely hot in the summertime. The reason I stopped here is because if we continue to drive on this road a few miles, we will come to the infamous, or maybe famous, Slab City. And I am curious about that place. So let's go and check it out. You are in Slab City as soon as you pass this canal. And they were nice enough to put up a sign as well. I'm guessing this was the guards' place in the 1940s. It's a robust building. I mean, it's really thick. Wow, okay. I get used to this nuked out car because there are more. It's really an interesting place. Okay, we have seen the beginning. Let's continue. Many people have lived in this area for years. And the way I see it is that if you open a small store, you will be able to make money. Because people are curious about this place. And in the middle of this warm desert area, there is a water hole. This water is warm, by the way. It's up in the 90s. It just looks weird. And I'm guessing a few of the inhabitants in this area will take a bath in this natural spring. The weather turned out to be fantastic. There are no clouds, it's just endless blue sky. And the most important thing is there is no wind, because it could be a windy place. If you like to be a member of this community, then all you need to do is to bring yourself to the area, and you have to pick a spot where you put up your tent or your trailer or whatever you bring, or maybe you prefer to live in your car. This looks like a war zone. Literally. I mean, what happened? This is usually how it looks after an airstrike. Look at this. The whole town is gone. It's just vaporized. Well, this could be all yours. You can rebuild. You can fix these cars. I'm guessing there is hope. My God. Look at this trailer. And the bathtub is still usable, I'm guessing. What do you think? Is this your place? Your future home? But one thing is for sure, it's an interesting place. It's just so interesting. Unbelievable. You can have a lot of fun if you visit a place like Slab City, because it's definitely off the grid, and I think people are enjoying the life out in the desert. We still need to drive another mile in order to get into the downtown area. And as you can see, there is a library. They take care of dogs. And they also have a sculpture garden at this East Jesus place. All right. But I'd like to check out the Salvation Mountain. It was one man who spent his entire life building this one. People donated paint and he volunteered his time. It was his mission. And this is the result. The guy who built this was not alone in a biblical sense, because the word Jesus is everywhere in Slab City. Everywhere you go, you see that. Love and Jesus. And you spend an hour here, you have seen those two words 500 times. It is interesting. Can you believe that? Spending 30 years of your time building all this. And you're looking at something that is quite unique. It definitely is. And it's colorful. You see colors basically from the whole spectrum. I mean, you see blue, orange, yellow, pink, red, baby blue, white, even black. 30 years. That's what it took. Okay. It is really hard to describe what this is really symbolizing, except maybe eternal love. because after all, the word love is everywhere. He probably used all this paint. And they say no climbing, and I understand that. Again, the word love. Hello. Interesting place, huh? Yeah. It looks like we can go closer. Yeah, let's do that. I had no idea you could walk where they are. Yeah. We are allowed, I think, to walk on the flat stuff. This is the closest I will go, and this will also finish up my visit to the Salvation Mountain. This is the upper part of Slab City. It is slightly higher than the area down by the Salvation Mountain. You could also build whatever you like. You can bring your own material. You can go to Home Depot and buy stuff and just put up any type of shack and call it your home. It's just a fantastic concept. You move out, you claim a piece of land, and you live there. And you pay no taxes and no rent. Isn't that wonderful? I'm guessing there is not much to do in a place like this, except being creative. I'm thinking people are leaving shoes behind for some reason, and they picked them up and made it into an artwork. It's a sunny place, so if you own solar panels, it will definitely help you. I thought this truck was interesting. Welcome. Okay. I don't know what this is. It's just burned down to the ground. I can smell it too. And this is extremely typical, by the way. Wherever you go in this area, you will find artwork like this. I know what you are thinking. There are many people calling this something else, but I will call it art for now. Okay? We need to be nice. And I'm guessing the community church is across the street. By the way, the reason they call this Slab City is because the military left all these concrete slabs when they left. According to the sign, this is the range. And I'm clueless what they use it for. But it's definitely more sophisticated than the other places. Look at this. People can sit down. Maybe there is a bar. And there is a stage where you can perform. Maybe theater, maybe dance, maybe music. But I don't really know. This is East Jesus, and it's famous for an artsy garden, and I'm going to check that out. It's just too many things, like this one. And what is this? I don't know. I'm sure there is a meaning. Vandals will be used for target practice. I agree, that's not bad. You should not destroy anything. Abandoned ship. Okay, I can see that. And behind the boat is a kissing booth. Maybe you can see that by the tree. And this is neat. Look at the wall. It's full of bottles. It's definitely an interesting concept. This place is covering a pretty big area. And it must have taken years to build this. That's just my take on it. Because all the stuff you see has been transported from another place into Slab City. Or maybe I should call it East Jesus. This is officially the end of this interesting park. And they use old tires as a fence on that side. I think we have seen most of the interesting stuff. Maybe I missed something because after all Slab City is covering a pretty big area. But I will finish up at the end by East Jesus in this artsy park, and I hope you liked it.